And with...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with George Hill. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now here is Hill. From outside off the mark. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebound by the 76ers. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Thibault finds Harris. There's the triple. They get it again. Embiid, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Simmons. The pass to Thibault. He dishes it to Harris. Over Collins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Here's Bogdanovich. Outside Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, and suddenly he hits the turbojet.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Simmons. Feeds to Harris. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Williams kicks to Hunter. Back to Williams. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons finds Hill. Back to Simmons. Over Bogdanovich. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard with three-point line. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the right side. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. Can't connect from short range. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. That one falls.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here is Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Simmons slams it in.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Young outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Simmons. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Howard.
Hill showing some deceptive strength in his wiry frame.
The Hawks leading by 6. Young taking his time here. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. With 4 seconds on the clock, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
And so Young nails them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Curry fires from way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you? Stats one.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Mike Scott. Hill is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in small forward. Pass to Korkmaz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Young outside. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so they foul intentionally. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Really left alone that time. Hill's got 5.
Long-range shooting, a big part of Hill's offensive game.
Williams against Hill. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Williams against Hill. And Williams, here we go. Collins, great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 11.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, misses the 3. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is Williams. To the inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Hill. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella.
And for a long time, Atlanta has been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
The 76ers again can't hit it. And Collins now top the key. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Simmons passes to Hill. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Bogdanovich. 1:43 left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Capella. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Williams. And there it is for him. Williams has got 6.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 14-point game. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his 2nd basket.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. No one covering. Milton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young outside. Dwight Howard grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 11. Curry from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Milton the pass to Curry. From deep. That shot missing. And so we conclude the first half. Hawks lead by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent, you look at the core of this young Hawks team. They have Trae Young, John Collins, and
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to...
And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The shot's good. Curry's got 5.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Young outside. Passes to Okongwu. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Young. It's good again, and an excellent 7th for 8 shooting night so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Milton the pass to Howard. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Dunn, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Just 2 to shoot. They get the rebound. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Inside, Howard with the steal. Here's Milton. Got a piece of it. Okongwu with it, working on Howard. Okongwu kicks to Reddish. Now the pass to Williams. Hawks passing it around. And he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Here's Reddish. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Okongwu, and it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Outside Williams. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Simmons. From the right block, the shot is good. Simmons got 6.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Dunn dishes to Williams. To the left wing. On deep. Dunn misses. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Down by 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Harris drops them both. The Hawks leading by 10. Williams passes to Dunn. Back to Williams. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
The 3 from Hill. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Lou Williams shooting. That one on Hill. The Hawks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
High post, Embiid. The kick out to Hill. Outside, Simmons. In the corner, it's Harris. And stolen by Dunn. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Dunn. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hill dishes to Simmons. Outside Hill. He feeds it to Embiid. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Right side, Williams. Up again. Misses the shot. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And Okongwu slams it in.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Harris passes to Curry. Wide open look. Rebound by the Hawks. Reddish has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Young, here we go. Clock at 4. Shoots the 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 21.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Maxey passes to Green. There's the feed to Embiid. Basket good.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Young outside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Now, here's Maxey. Harris finds Curry. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. Harris outside. From 13. And slam dunk by Maxey.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Embiid trying to break loose. And that one's good, Maxey.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Young outside. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Outside Collins. It's stolen by Green. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Young and Embiid with the block. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
And here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. And so Atlanta takes this one by a thank you, David. Great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5. Brown finds Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. And clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Here's Williams following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Lob pass to Capella, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving passes to Brown. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And Irving launches it from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 7 points in the game. Irving against Williams. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Knocked away. Harris dishes to Brown. Back to Harris. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The kick out to Williams. The Hawks again can't hit. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Hawks. 4-point game. Outside Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Moves so well towards the rim. When Collins attacks with that kind of ferocity, puts the defense on their heels.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Now here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Outside Collins. Puts it up from 7. A putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a tie ball game.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Molinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Young outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young, and it's in there. Young's got 6 points.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Irving looking over the floor. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone.
Oh,
my goodness! That was special.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Here's Herter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
It's his first trip to the line. And so he hits both. And here's Harden. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nets out in front. They're up by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Lou Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Harden up top. And Harden with the stuff.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage. Getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Okongwu, the pass to Williams. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. Pushing it up. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets. The pass to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Atlanta again missing. Nets leading by 5. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Shots good by Williams.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Williams inside. Dinwiddie covering. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Harden. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second, pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Dinwiddie, no good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Dunn. Gallinari outside. A three ball. Drills it from outside. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter. Looking good on that one.
Dinwiddie wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Now, here's Reddish. Guarded by Harris. A shot by Reddish, no good. Nets leading by 4. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. He's got 16. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Here's Williams. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant way outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Gallinari outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Irving for 3. Williams with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Irving way outside, and he's good on the 3 ball. Irving's got 22 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Williams' shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He tallied 6 3-points. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. The shot, no good. Durant with some nice D. In transition, here come the Nets. And a wide open look for Irving. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Bobbed up there for Collins. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Young, right side. Clock at 6. And oh, the block shot crabs it out of the air. Here's KD with the putback, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shots good from Young. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Irving dishes to Jordan, and they double up Jordan. Harris outside. From deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Young.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he seizes it. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Williams against Dinwiddie. Williams' shot is off. The Nets with the lead. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Griffin passes to Harden for the 3. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Williams up on top. Dinwiddie covering. And Griffin sends it back. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Williams looking over the floor. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Looking to end his cold spell. Great D that time from Griffin.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Count that one.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Here's Collins. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Green. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Williams can't get it to go. And here's Brooklyn. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Williams from down in the low post. It goes. Williams has got 6 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nets.
Here's Dinwiddie. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Yes, that goes in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
Dinwiddie against Williams, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
The Hawks trail by 10. And that's an intentional foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Green, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Herter passes to Okongwu, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it to the paint. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Pass to Okongwu. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Herter, guarded by Harden. Williams passes to Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets leading by 12. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
It's Williams with the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
What's that? And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Harden outside. Irving for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Reddish. And close. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
A deep 3 from Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Okongwu. Reddish dishes to Okongwu. Reddish doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. There's a check in for the Nets. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 9 points. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Nets leading by 7. Now Irving from deep three-point range. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
On the wing, Harden. And Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 24. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. .54 seconds left in the fourth. Harden kicks to Harris.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
A three from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Nets. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
From deep, Harden. That one, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Bogdanovich, no luck. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
And Young, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the chart.
And so Young nails them both. Outside Irving. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg. for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Here's the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Here's Collins. They get it back. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
And here's Holiday. High, arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one. Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot, and an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Williams. And good that time.
Yeah, in a way, Lou Williams, a little bit like J.R. Smith, he'll welcome the chance to finish off, especially if it's a difficult shot.
Here's Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. High post Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. There's Williams with the 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Lopez passes to Middleton, but they'll get another chance. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Bogdanovich, no luck. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Collins, good.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, 11 feet away. That one a little long. The Hawks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Inside, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Holiday. No good on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. One-on-one fast break. Here's Gallinari. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Outside Holiday. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Young against Holiday. Back to Young. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. From outside the arc, Milwaukee the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Young outside. It's deflected. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Milwaukee. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he...
For me personally, I just want to...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Here's Young after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Young outside. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
The shot's good from Forbes. Right, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. The Bucks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Antetokounmpo finds Teague. Back to Antetokounmpo. Teague with the ball. Here is Forbes. And he lays it straight in. Forbes has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Young drives in, gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Now, the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here is Forbes. Portis rebounded by Capella. To the inside. Collins passes to Capella. What a jam!
Wow, man, loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Teague. Williams against Portis. Teague the pass to Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Good work there as it goes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Over to the wing. Connaughton kicks to T. Giannis high post. Working on Collins. And that one's good by Giannis.
Well, Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint. And a strong feel for the attack that time.
Now here's Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got the lead back up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Giannis bringing it down using that sensational length to get that finish.
Williams dishes to Capella. Collins with it. Inside, Williams scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Connaughton to the left side wing. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Williams against Holiday. Now Williams. He's got 8. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good action during the period.
Pull it back, Kobe. Rest in peace to the Mamba and baby GG.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Holiday. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. Here's Young. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
The Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. Lopez with the bucket.
Lopez powering through that time.
The Hawks leading by 6. Young outside. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shot clock at 2. Up again. It's not going to go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Outside Williams. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Okongwu. Bucks trail by 13. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. 1:36 left here in the third quarter. Okongwu grabs the board. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Herder showed some great progress in his first year and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
The Hawks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. Six on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Lopez. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Giannis throws it down.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. And the layup falls. Williams has got 10 points.
And you never know what Lou Williams is going to pull off, especially when he's working the screen and roll game.
Middleton inside the three-point line. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking at a 13-point lead heading. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, on the inside, Williams knows exactly what to challenge and who to challenge to get to the free throw line.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the Sixth Men of the Year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Reddish. Forbes with the rebound. The Bucks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Portis drives in. And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Back to Forbes. Over Bogdanovich. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey. Force him off the spot.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Teague can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Capella. Another shot over in the corner, Reddish. And here's Young. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And now the defense full attention and antennas up. Trae Young getting warm.
Teague the pass to Connaughton. Teague against Young. Teague kicks to Portis. From deep. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Teague finds Portis. Back to Teague. Here's Connaughton for 3. Traps in the tray.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Young taking his time here. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Portis drives in. Forbes the pass to Portis. Shoots over Capella. Here's Forbes. Got a piece of it.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Lopez.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Young outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Holiday against Young. Tips it up, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here's Atlanta, 10-point lead. Reddish kicks to Collins. Hawks passing it around. 6 to shoot. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 12.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so the Hawks take the win. Some good All right, David, great job.
Presentation of the NBA.
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for a battle on the road. And look at, before we...
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Hill is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Simmons. Hill dishes to Harris. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. That one's not going to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Hill with it. He's picked up by Collins. And Simmons kicks to Curry. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Hill, no good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Curry passes to Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Hunter, the pass to Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Curry passes to Harris. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
Outside Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hunter dishes to Capella. Outside Williams. Back to Capella. The kick out to Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. On the wing, Milton. Now here's Maxey, defended by Young. Intercepted. It's tipped. Here's Korkmaz, right wing. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. Hawks leading by 6. Now, here is Young. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Here's Milton. No good from outside. And here's Atlanta. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And the shot goes in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Philadelphia's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And there's the pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Maxey. He feeds it to Howard. They double-team Howard. Here's Maxey. Kept alive. No good from Howard. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. And Herter gets it to go.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, they got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Maxey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Young. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And here's Maxey. And it's good. 2 points.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with possession here. 13-point lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Just a bright, young offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Hawks lead by... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, I like the attitude they've shown coming in here. I mean, really applying pressure and trying to give this crowd nothing to cheer about.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Young in at the point. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Gallinari heading to the hoop. Here's Okongwu. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Curry passes to Hill. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Up top, Embiid. Clock at 6. Shoots over Capella. And stolen by Williams. Collins against Simmons. Williams dishes to Capella.
I see him.
Hill against Bogdanovich. It's Williams with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
And just a fluid offensive talent with really a knack for getting to his spots. Williams so hard to keep up with.
The 76ers trail by 21. Simmons passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6.
And you can see how well Williams communicates with his teammates. Can't run the pick and roll well if you're not in sync.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Outside Hill. Shoots over Capella. It's stolen by Capella. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta leading by 21. Williams passes to Capella. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And see, Reb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease. Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Now Hill. No points in the game yet for him. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
He puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Williams attacking. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Simmons finds Curry. They double-team Curry. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Curry with it. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Hill against Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Lobbed up there for Embiid.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Atlanta leading by 21. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams. He's got 8. Can't hit that one. Curry with some nice D. Harris looking it over. And stolen by Williams. And so it's Atlanta with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 12 points, and that should...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Matisse Thybulle's out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Howard. Now, here's Maxey. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. And no good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Oh, the lob to Gallinari.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Maxey passes to Howard. And here's Maxey. Over Young. Poked away. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. From 10 feet out, again, the Hawks good for 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Out to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Gallinari with the steal. And here's Young. He's got 14. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 17 now.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Lou Williams is checked in for Young. Now Simmons. He has 6. Outside Curry. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
You better stay with Simmons, especially on the break. He's dangerous. He leaks out, and he's going to cash in.
Williams against Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one. And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep.
Oh,
wow. Real athleticism. I mean, for a bigger guy, Embiid really knows how to drop the hammer.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Williams. From the top of the key, he buries it. 11 points for Lou Williams.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Embiid inside. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Embiid's got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Herter. He's guarded by Hill. Back to Williams. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Curry wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Reddish kicks to Williams. Gallinari outside. And the miss. And so it's Atlanta holding a very comfortable 25 points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. One-on-one here. Back to Herder. Kicks it to Reddish. 3-pointer. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Okongwu dishes to Williams. Off target from the wing.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. Back to Howard. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. And the pass to Gallinari. Reddish kicks to Gallinari. Left side Williams. It's stolen by Milton. Out in his own on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Clearly a foul.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Hill, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. And here's Young from the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The 76ers trail by 21. Curry with it. And guarded by Capella. Oh, that was something else.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. And so it's Atlanta with it. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Hill passes to Simmons. And the shot goes down.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is incredible at turning on the Jets when he's feeling it.
Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And Ben Gregg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Curry. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And Young, here we go. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
No good from Simmons.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Young for 3. They get it again. Capella. Pass to Hunter. From deep. Kept alive by Atlanta. From deep 3-point range. His 15th try is a miss. Now 9 for 15 from the floor.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Atlanta.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key
to their victory.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Curry kicks to Harris, to the paint. Here's Embiid. A putback and staying with the play, Harris.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work in getting after it on the glass.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Embiid throws it down.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Young with the ball. From deep. No good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
But traffic in New York City. And we've got
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Nets, Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Durant. No good on the shot. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And so it's the Hawks heading on the board first. Irving kicks to KD. Feeds to Brown. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Irving. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Durant just inside the line. Offensive rebound. Brown the pass to Irving. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 5 points so far.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
They grabbed their own miss. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here's KD. Over Collins. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And a wide open look for Irving. Again, Irving missing. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here is Capella. Williams passes to Collins. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Williams following the basket by Kyrie Irving. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lets it go with the 3. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Dinwiddie finds Griffin. Back to Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Williams. Great D that time from Griffin.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Capella. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Griffin passes to Green. Over Collins. Misses the baby hook. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it seems like
as a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turnover, and so we're all adjusting and getting used to playing together and building that chemistry.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Green is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Nets leading by 6. Back to Green. Passes it to Dinwiddie.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now, here is Young, and it goes down 2 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Griffin, 3-point lead, but he recovers it. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Young outside from downtown. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the jam by Harden.
And Harden never seen a shot he didn't like, and boy, is he comfortable gunning it from there.
Young passes to Herter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Young. Pass to Llewellyn. Over Reddish. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. How the passion in New York is a pro sports city. Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Harden, that's good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
The pass to Herter. He kicks it to Reddish. Back to Herter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Luwawu. Shot clock at 6. Poke loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. That's tipped. Dinwiddie with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And the jam by Harden.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Shots good from Young.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Dinwiddie. Harden scanning the floor. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 6, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young with no one around. Passes it to Herter. Now, here is Young. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Brown. And here's Harris from the arc. The shot, no good. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that does it for the first half of play. Brooklyn ahead, up 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside you. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. And
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Young and Herter make up the back. Reddish out there with Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate. Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. Unloads from 9. Out to Harris. This one for 3. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 6. There's the pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. He's covered by Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Nets leading by 6. Irving looking for an opening. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, how frustrating it must be when you manage to slow up Irving only to have him drop the floater.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Irving. Here's Hunter, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 13 over Williams. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Wound up there for Bogdanovich. And stolen by Jordan. Tries to save it and stolen by Hunter. Collins with it. Guarded now by Irving. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Outside Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Williams. Finished off the break. Williams has got his second bucket.
Well, Lou Williams in the open floor is just a bucket, folks.
1:46 left to play here in the third. Irving passes to Harris. Back to Irving. Over Williams. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 4.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This guy is so good at figuring out ways to get fouled. Lou Williams, my goodness, again.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now Kevin Durant following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Out to Harris. The Trae. But they get it back. From deep three-point range. No good from Durant. The Hawks trailing. Here's Reddish over Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And a year year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And it's tied up with that one. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Irving double team. The wide open look for Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got his first 3 points of the game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Williams scanning the floor. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Brown outside. From 13. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The shot, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Harden, and it's Luwawu in at the 3. Here's Williams after Jeff Green's bucket. Outside Williams. It's stolen by Green. And now we've got the intentional foul. So for the Hawks. Here is Harden. Takes a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Now, here is Young. Down low, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Young against Dinwiddie.
An adept mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Young in the corner.
And they continue to control the glass.
And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. The 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Sinks that one from the post. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Young. And that one, good.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Harden the pass to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Young drives in, and another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
The Hawks trail by 7. Young taking his time here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, when talking about the pressure Young puts on the defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Stolen away. Fast break. Here we go. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Capella.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Brooklyn.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Up again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Harden inside the three-point line. A rare miss for him. Here's Atlanta now. They trail by 6. The kick out to Young. Here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Robert, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Runner at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. Now here's Williams. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Collins. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Shoots from 14. Here's Capella, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Williams for 3, but they recover it. Capella kicks to Williams. Here's Bogdanovich, and Lopez pulls it down.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Hawks have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Williams against Holiday. Fires for 3. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Giannis outside. Passes to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Holiday brings the double team, taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Here's DiVincenzo. A huge slam, the perfect end of a fast break.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Williams. To end the run. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And it's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Capella.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Outside Holiday. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Williams. Collins kicks to Williams. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And he dunks it down.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, following the miss by Giannis. And finished off by Collins.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins, not to be denied.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Here is Forbes. Pass to Portis. Now here's Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Young with the ball. The pass to Huerter. From deep. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Tucker. Feeds it to Forbes. Stolen by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Young with no one around. The wing jumper off target.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
And a deep three from Young. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Teague drives in, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And when you get as much speed going to the rim as Teague does, sometimes momentum just carries you in to a slam like that one.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
You better shoot that. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys there were. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Gallinari leading the charge.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Pass to Connaughton. Outside Teague. Portis finds Teague. Shot clock at 5. Back to Portis. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. So it's the Bucks now. 4-point game. Chalk up 2 there. Portis has got his second basket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And here's Young from the arc. Forbes with the rebound.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
No good from Connaughton. The Hawks trail by 6. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over onto Tacumbo. Capella. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Holiday. He kicks it to Middleton. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Williams up on top. Guarded by Holiday. Lopez with the block. But he stays with it. Moves back up. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 3. Williams can't hit.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the inside. Collins, good.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
Williams for 3. Good D by Holiday.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, and most bigs don't shoot free throws as efficiently as Lopez. The coaching staff has to appreciate that part of his game.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Williams dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here is Williams following the basket by Brook Lopez. Back to Williams. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday with the 3. He can't hit that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Outside Holiday. Holiday with another miss.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Middleton for 3. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And DiVincenzo is good for 3. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Fernando. Second shot opportunity and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
I'll tell you, Portis likes this role. He likes facilitating. It keeps him in the middle of the action.
Pass to Fernando. Back to Young. Top of the key. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Bucks leading by 13. And a wide open look for Portis. His 3-pointers off the mark. Young against T. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's T. Following the basket by Trae Young. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Takes the three. Forbes can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 11. 1:56 left to play in the third. And here's Young from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Young's got 10 points in the game.
It just looks like it's going in every time. Maybe because we've already seen Trey do this so many times.
Here is Forbes. There's the pass to Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. There's Portis. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Pass to Tucker. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Already with a lot of muscle packed onto his frame, Bobby Portis able to finish through contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Now, here is Young. He's got 13. From the arc. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 10. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Teague with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch and fire.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Outside Teague. Here's the dish to Forbes. Back to Teague. The three. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Young. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Teague anticipated every move on that play and was right there to...
And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Reddish out there, Gallinari, and it's Okongwu in at the center position.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Bucket is good.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. Now, here's Tucker. Right side, Portis. Puts it up. Clock at 6. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Herter. And the three off target. Here's Forbes. Young with the steal. Passes it to Reddish. Finished off the break.
That's what Trae Young does best defensively. He has quick hands for the steal, and he ignites the break.
Here's Forbes. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Kicks to Young. The three ball. Forbes with the rebound. Forbes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young for 3. Good on the triple. Young's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just one made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Cowens comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. Shot clock at 6. Lopez inside. Capella's there. Lopez with the bucket.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young.
And they funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Lopez with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 11. And here's Young from the arc. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 3 assists now in this one. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Pass to Middleton. Back to Giannis. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hunter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
And he makes both free throws.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter. And now here comes Young leading the break. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. He gets that one. And the Bucks lead by 8.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Young for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Bogdanovic passes to Young. Here's Capella, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now. They got to keep their foot on the gas.
Oh, that was something else.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Young from outside. They get it back.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point lead. Back to Giannis. He dishes it to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Giannis passes to Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. They push it up 4 on 3. There's the triple. The putback, it drops.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard.
So a close game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.